Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just gone on to XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, we got a CoinsKid cruise. So far so good. XRP is doing really well. Just want to show you this particular chart on Maker that I posted on July the 1st for the CoinsKid crew on Twitter. Right there, it's currently 50% up from that post, that tweet, that position right there. It's doing really well. So I'm looking for this to continue towards the 1618. So far so good. Okay, on Maker. So again, 1618 is absolute boss, isn't it? You can clearly see here we sort of ran into the 1 fib, come back into the level of support, the EMAs on the daily. Again, absolutely boss move from Maker right here, holding the golden cross as well. When you got the breakout of the falling wedge just there, you fell back into the golden cross, broke out, fell back into the 20, and right now you bolted right into the 1414 fib. So I'm looking to consolidate and go to the 1618 before this just coming through quite a large correction for Maker, and we've got clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up right there, okay, for Maker before a larger ABC correction right there. So it's doing really well. But aside from that, XRP, I did post a chart on XRP, I think around about June, July last year, with a potential scenario that was playing out for XRP, and so far so good. It's absolutely playing out. Okay, so let me show you this chart that I posted way back for XRP last year. Okay, so looking at this post from July last year, I said to you this is a bullish reversal pattern, a corrective phase, a C wave basically, and what we've got is a 1, the 2, the 3, the 4 and the 5. Then we should in theory come back up to this white line, 0.54 cent mark, which is exactly what we did, form a high low and then break out, and these will be our levels of support and resistance along the way. Is the first point of contact and the resistance of the wedge in which you formed. Okay, so just there we've got that level there, 0.91, which is this high, which is a wave 4 high, and then we've got the next leg just there, which is a wave 2 high, which is at 128, and then we've got the local high of the actual wedge where it was formed, which is the formation of the wave 1 down. Okay, so around about 142. So I think slowly but surely we are working our way back up to that. There was a lot of confluence with this, because what you do usually see as the wedge is being formed, okay, and coming down the stairs, you do see an increase in volume, which is exactly what we did get for XRP. Okay, so it was a kind of confirmation that we are creating that big sort of C wave, a corrective phase, which was only opportunity to eventually break out of the wedge and come up and run into each resistance point where you form the wedge. Okay, this is what I always see. Okay, so so far so good. We are breaking out, but remember, patience is key with XRP. Let me show you in the charts right now what I'm looking at for XRP. Okay, so what I'm looking at for XRP right here, and I'll go through this with you, is a sense of what I think we've done is at the moment anyway, and remember there's no bias, anything can change, and I'm going to show you all the support going forward for any bearish scenario going forward, obviously, but right now so far so good. We're sort of mirroring what we've done before. We've got the big bear market, the impulsive wave 1, corrective wave 2, impulsive wave 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. We've got the big bear market, we've got the impulsive wave 1, corrective wave 2, the big impulsive wave 3 which is forming, and 4, 5, so on and so forth. So far so good. But what we want to see, just like what I've been saying to you way back down there, if I was making videos for you, I want to see this high taken out to validate that you've got an impulsive wave here, and I want to see this high taken out, the local high that we put in April 2021 taken out as well. It's exactly the same scenario as I would have been telling you down here, just simple technical answers. Okay, so what I'm looking at right now is a possibility that this has been a massive opportunity for the CoinsKid crew, in the sense that what we've got is your bear market bottom just there, and then we're in just a larger cycle here, and this has just been a corrective phase of a bull market that's looking for continuation. So in theory what we should be looking at is an impulsive wave, corrective wave, and impulsive wave, something like this, okay, which is pretty much what we did in the previous cycle. So within this I was looking at the potential. This was an A, this was a B, and this was a C wave. So the C wave, like I said to you, I think we were forming some kind of broadening descending wedge. You got your level of resistance just there like this, and then we've got this level of support, this sort of broadening support. There's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3, there's a 4, there's a 5, something like this. Okay, so in theory what we've got, the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4 and the 5, and then what we did, we've broken back up into the first point of contact here, create that level of resistance, we came back and made a higher low, and this is where we found the first point of resistance on the breakout of this wedge. Really simple. So what we did, if you take a look, really a simple technical analysis, we ran into this resistance, called up, broke out, ran to this point of contact, came back in a higher low, and right now we're breaking out again. So you can clearly see that the next level of resistance, just like I said to you in the early point of the video in July last year, the next break after this leg of resistance will be this leg here, this point of contact. That's exactly where we're on into right now. So in theory, just like this pullback to support before going again, simple technical analysis suggests that we should be looking at some kind of pullback before going again. So one thing I'm looking at for XRP is fully retrace from this broadening wedge, breakout back to see you later, fully retrace sideways to where we form the wedge eventually, but we're going to run into resistance along the way. So we've run into the first point of resistance, which is the first point of contact. We've now run into the second point of resistance, which is the second point of contact, and in theory we should run all the way to this point of contact as well before breaking it, and then obviously reversing this big C wave, which I think we've been in, some kind of A, B, C corrective phase of a bull market. Impulsive, corrective, impulsive. Okay, so again, nothing I say is financial advice, it's just simple technical analysis, but so far so good. Providing we can hold all this structural support, if we come back to it, then technically XRP is looking good. Okay, but one thing I'm looking for XRP to do here is break 2 levels of resistance for me, which will indicate to me prior to retesting the previous all-time high, is that we're looking at new highs here for XRP, and at that point I'll feel very confident about my target, which is $6. I think roughly $6 at an absolute minimal will be met, which is the larger 1618 Fibonacci target, which I've given you for many moons right now. Obviously it could run higher than that, but that would be my minimal target, the 1618. Okay, let me show you for those that are new to the channel. So in theory, if this is the bottom of the correction and we are now looking at another impulsive move, then the minimal target should be, once we take out this white line, that is the early warning shot of a massive move coming for XRP. But the absolute thing we must see here for XRP is take out this local high. We take that out, we've got an impulsive wave here for XRP off this low all the way up, and like I said to you, my minimal target would be all the way up there at a 1618 at roughly $6 plus basically. Okay, and I'll try and be a little bit more precise on the desktop, because as a laptop it's quite hard to get that precision, but right now what we're looking at is just simple continuation. We've got impulsive wave 1, corrective wave 2, and we're looking at a big 3, which in theory should come up, take out all these levels of resistance to confirm this is bullish, and then we're looking at a big push towards the 1618 right there. So just like all this opportunity coming back, in the past, just stay off this impulsive move, coming back. I think right now, given the fact that we've got the macro 5 waves up here, this pullback, whatever we're going through right now, it should in essence be an opportunity, okay, because of the 5 waves that we're seeing right now, and the structure and that we're seeing of a previous cycle as well, sort of mirroring itself right now for XRP. So one thing I'm looking for to get really ultra bullish, and it really is simple, is obviously take out this descending level of resistance, which is a very key level of resistance right now of multi-year trend line just there. Take out this local high as well, which is clearly where you can see 786 is roughly this high here, where you started to form the C wave, and then equally take out this high here. Take out 197, which is the 1 fib all the way up there that we put in April 2021. I think we're in new highs there for XRP. Okay, really as it's simple. So like I've always said to you, in bull markets, dips are for buying, not necessarily for crying. I think obviously right now you could just enter XRP, it's entirely up to you. Nothing I say is financial advice, but just like these pullbacks here, we're saying the same thing because of the 5 waves in the micro, and right now we've got the micro 5 waves there as well. This is a macro 5 wave, so in theory the pullback is for buying, not necessarily for crying. XRP is looking really bullish. The minute it's not, I will show you and alert you that. Okay, so far so good. The bulls are going up the stairs and the bears are coming out the window. Hope you enjoyed that update. I'm still on holiday in Turkey, back soon. Okay, take care everyone, thank you for support. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.